Welcome to ercTipsKnowLogy. In this video, we will continue to make another example of using Arduino Uno, and we will be creating another project which is to simulate or to show how a traffic lights for four roads are working. So if you will remember in the previous video, I have given an example on how to blink one LED, and then I made another example on how to blink four LEDs. So this time we will be making a simple traffic light system, and then after that we will be making another traffic lights but this time we will be making for four roads, and the other one will be for a simple traffic light that will turn on the green, the amber, or the yellow, orange, whatever color we call it, and the red. So let's start. Of course, we need to open our Autodesk Tinkercad, and then I assume that you have your Tinkercad accounts, and click on Designs, click on Plus New Circuit, and you may start working on your project already. Now, to make it easier for us, we can go to the Arduino breadboard here with breadboard and Arduino, so that the breadboard will be ready. So here you go. This is your breadboard. As you can see, the positive row is connected to positive 5 volts, and then the ground is connected to the ground. By the way, the Arduino has three grounds here. Ground here at the top, and then there's another ground here at the bottom too. And it depends on what purpose you will be using this. But for now, I'll be canceling this wire over here, and we'll just make use of the Arduino Uno and the the breadboard. So let's do the traffic lights as easy and as fast as we can. So let's go on the starters, click on all, and then look for LED. Okay, so let's put one LED here, and then let's put another one here on letter E, and the third here. So this is on the cathode is on E1, for E4, and E7. So what we do is we change the colors of this LED to green, and then we will make it orange or yellow, but they look the same. So let's say yellow and red. And then we will be, of course, needing three resistors. So I can search here resistor. And then I'll put one resistor here. I'll connect it on the cathode side, okay, cathode and negative, and I'll just copy it. Control C, Control V, Control V. That's it. And we will be connecting the anode of the three LEDs to number 13, and the ground, of course, will be on the negative row. So let's put the ground first here on the negative row of the breadboard, and let's make it black. Next is we will be connecting A2, A2, okay, A2, I'll connect it to number 13, and I'll make this green. Then we will be using yellow, and I'll put yellow on number 12. All right, but I'll change the color to yellow so it's more easy to identify. And A8 for the anode of the red, I'll connect it here on 11, and I'll make it its color as red. That's it. So it depends where you want to put your cable to make it more appealing. You may also put it over here if you want. Here, and then click it. You can change the position, double click. You can make an elbow for that over here. Again, let's delete. Let's delete this. Example here, the right, and then down like that. Okay. Now, let's create another, or let's make the program for this first. So click on code, blocks, text, continue. And if you remember, we have a built-in program here, which is there already. So let's make it 13. And if you remember also, I used 13, 12, and 11. So I'm just copy pasting the pin mode here for 13, and then I'll put 12, and I put 11. And this is one requirement, that we have to set the LEDs as output device. That's why there's output here. And then we will turn it on, so you can put 13 for the green and make it high, but I prefer to use 1. And how long will you turn the green on? Let's say I'll turn it on for 6 seconds. So I'll put here 6,000. Now, don't forget also that you need to turn off the other two LEDs. Therefore, we need to put over here digital right 13 will be on, 12, which is yellow, will be off, it will be 0. And here 11, which is the red, will also be 0. Our LEDs here are all active high, so they turn on when we put a value of 1 or high. That's it. We have our green LED to turn on for 6 seconds. After that, we need to turn on the yellow, so I'll just copy the codes, and the first one will be off, the yellow will be on, so I'll put 1. And let's say the yellow will be turning on for 3 seconds. And again, copy paste, and then here we will make the red to be on, so that's number 11. That's it, and let's try the code. So here, the green will be on, yellow is off, red is off, and there's a delay of 6,000 milliseconds, which is actually 6 seconds. And then we have the green off, the yellow this time will be on, the red will be off, but it will only do it for 3 seconds. And lastly, we will turn on the red. So that's number 11. And the other two, green and yellow, are both off. And the red will be on for 6 seconds. And after that, it will repeat doing this forever, because this is like an infinite loop. Now, let's try the code. Let's say start simulation. So as you can see, the green is now on for around 6 seconds, and after that, yellow will be on for 3 seconds, and red will be on for 6 seconds as well. And then it will repeat this forever unless you stop the simulation. So that's how to make the traffic lights. And let's say this is for one road. Now let's make a traffic lights for, let's do first for 2 roads. For 2 roads, okay? So what will we do is, to make our prototyping procedure faster, we can copy the components, Control C, Control V, and let's put it where, let's say, I'll put this one over here at the top. Okay. And let's copy this, Control C, Control V here on this part, and this one, Control C, Control V over here. Then we copy also the resistor used, and let's say I'll put it here on the letter G 16. Okay. Now I'll connect this also to the ground. Of course, the cathodes of the diodes will be connected to the ground. Let's make it black, right? So this one is in the ground. This one is also in the ground. And the anodes will be connected to, let's say, number 10. All right, let's make it green. And another one yellow. Let's connect it to number 9. Okay, but let's make this color as yellow. And the red will be connected to number 8. Okay, so let's make the color of this red so that it's easy to identify. There you go. We are using 10, 9, and 8. Then we go to the code, and this time we have to include the other 3 additional LEDs that we have added. So that's on number 10, number 9, and number 8. So let's check it again. Number 10, number 9, and number 8. Green, yellow, and red. That's it. You may also put a comment here. Green for road 1. And then this will be yellow for road number 2. And this will be the red for road number 3. And also here we can put green for road number 2. And then we will also have here yellow for road number 2. And lastly here we will put red for road number 2, so that there's a guide. Now what we do with road number 2 is we will also control them. And of course, if the road 1 is green, the road 2 must be red. So the number 11 of road 2 must be on, and the green and the yellow of road 2 will be off. That's what will happen only. And you have to do it also for the other part of the program where you're making the road 1 yellow. So still the road 2 will be red. When road 1 is yellow, road 2 will still be red. But when the road 1 becomes red here, then the road 2 must be green this time. So what I'll do is I'll be writing here 10, 9, and 8. This is for, let's have a separation here. This is, let's say, road 2. Okay, and the beginning here is for road 1, just for understanding. And then here we have the delay, right? Now again, this will be road 2, so this must be 12, 11, 10, and this will be 9, this will be 8. Similarly here, this will be 10, this will be 9, and this will also be 8. So what will happen? Again, let's check. In road 1, the green will be on. This is green. Green of road 1. but the red of road 2 will be on. That's what we have done. And here the yellow of road 1 will be on, while the red of road 2 is will still be on. So this is road 1 and this is road. And when the road 1 becomes red for road 1, then the road 2 must be green. So here we will turn this on. The green of road 2 will be on, while the red of road 1 will be off. Red of road 1 will be on. So it will just repeat it. Now it's better if we try this now. So let's try to simulate. So again, green will be on, red will be on here. Yellow will be on, red still on. And then when red becomes on here, this green will be on. Let's try. So green is on, but red is not turning on here. So let's see what's the problem. Let's go to the code. So that's 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So this must be 8. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. All right, let's try again. Start the simulation. Okay, so the red is on and the green is on. Then yellow will be on, red still on. Then the red will be on, green will be on. And then this will become yellow. So we forgot to put one more. So we go back to our code, copy this part, the last part. And what we will do is put one more. This time after the green green of road 2, we will make it not green, but we will make it yellow of road number 2. And road 1 will still be red. So to do that, let's make this 0 and let's make this 1. And that's it. Let's try it again. Start the simulation. So green, red, correct. And then it must be yellow, red, correct. And then red, green, correct. And then yellow here is still red here. Yes. And then red and then green. That's it. Now, if you like, you can make it brighter. As I have mentioned in the first example, you can lower the resistance here, make it 100 ohms so that the lights will be brighter, because the lower resistance by Ohm's law will mean that the current will be higher, and that will also mean the brighter will be your LEDs. So if I put here 100 ohms, and here I'll put all of them 100 ohms instead of 1 kilo ohm, which is 1000 ohms. The resistance will be lower, the current will be higher, and it will be brighter for our LEDs. Let's try it again. So green, see, it's brighter now. See that? Okay. So of course, in the real traffic light system, we are not really using 6 seconds. We are using maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, but just for making our project, as an example, we used 6 seconds, 3 seconds, and another 6 seconds. So I hope you like this video. This is for 2 roads. Now let's make 4 roads. How will you do it? Of course, let's move the diodes over here, because we have to make space for some more LEDs. So let's try to move our connections. You can move it here, okay? And it needs practice so that you can do lots of circuits in a faster way. So for beginners, just be patient. in doing this, and you will be able to make your projects faster. So what I'm doing is that I'm moving the position of my connections to give way for extra LEDs. But of course, you should have control to your circuit. You know what you're doing. You need knowledge of electronics, not only programming and doing these projects. Now, what I'll do, let's assume that this is the road for those going to the north, and this is the road, the traffic light for those going to the west. So I have to move this here at the top, okay? And then we need to make sure that we will have a total of 12 LEDs for our project. So as you can see, I'm adjusting the connections so that we can have three traffic lights for north, east, south, and west. So this is for the north. We don't have for the east. So I'll just copy these LEDs, Control C, Control V, put it over here. Click, Control C, Control V, put it here. Click this, Control C, Control V. Okay, copy the resistors, Control C, Control V, and let's put it to the ground. Okay, so I'm just doing Control C, Control V. And all of the anodes of this are connected. Then we need to use the uh, another LED on number 7, 6, and 5. For example, let's put let's put this on number 432. So this will be number 4. Okay. For the green, this will be number 3. Okay, for the yellow. And then for the red, let's use number 2. You can fix your wires later after you have done it, but let me fix this one so that there will be more space. All right. Okay, and this one will be red. All right. So that we can easily identify them. Again, if you want to make like an elbow here, just double click it and you will see that circular thing. And then there you go. I hope you understand it. So let's have another one for our north is southbound cars. So I'll put one more here. All right. And then another one. I'm doing Control C, Control V. Click, Control C, Control V. That's it. Then click this resistor, Control C, Control V, and connect it to the negative. And the other side is on the cathode. See this? This is cathode, then resistor, and then negative. Same thing with the red. Okay. And then we need to connect the green, yellow, and red to number 7, 6, and 5. So click this. I have no more space. But let's try if we can still connect it here. Yes. And that will be for the green. Okay, you can move it a little here so that you can still see. And then this will be yellow. Okay. All right. Connect it here. This is yellow. And the last one, red. Where will I connect the red? Or space. All right. Delete again. Red. So I really need to cross the wires here. Directly click and I'll put red. Okay. Now remember that we used 765 for this one and 432 for the last set there. So in the program, we need to declare another 8 LEDs. So let's just copy this and paste it here. And we will just put number 7, number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, and number 2. And the 765 will be for road number 3. Okay, and this is green road 1, yellow road 2, red. Oh, this should be 1. This should be 1. Okay, so green road 1, yellow road 1, red road 1, green, yellow, red for road 2, green, yellow, red for road 3, and this will be green, yellow, and red for road number 4. That's it. And here, we have to create another 2 like this here so that we can identify them. I'll write here road 3, I'll write here road 4, and this will be green for road 1. So let's define the roads. So it means that when the green is road 1, green road 1, we can make this red for our number 7, 6, and 5 group. So what I'll do is road 1, this is for the north is westbound, and this is for the northbound. I mean, it will be going to the north way. And then the next, this one is supposed to be uh, number number 7, 6, and 5. So this is 7, this is 6, and this will be 5. And this will be 4, 3, and 2. So the 7, 6, and 5, the 7, 6, and 5 is supposed to be north is southbound. 7, 6, and 5 is southbound. This is southbound. So this is green, road 3, southbound. It's going to the south. Okay, so we can also put it here. This is north, and then this is this is not north. North is west. I mean west, and then this will be north, and this will be south, and this will be east. Okay, so west is like in our way going upward, and this one is north is west is going left, going to the left, and this one is north, so this is going up, and the south is the one going down, and the east is the one going to the right. So what we do, if the left road going to the left road or westbound is green, going up or going down must be red. So let's make this red, and that's what we do. Okay, see, you will notice that the green for road 1, red for road 2, and of course it will also be red for road 3, which is southbound. Now the one going to the right side or the eastbound will not be green, will not be red. Instead, it must be green. Same with the one going to the westbound. Let's say this is road 4. road 4. This is the northeast bound. To make it more easy for you, it's going to the right side. So it must be green. So this is 0 and this will be 1. So again, green, red, red, green. Okay, so that's what we have in the beginning. Let's try it. Let's try the code. Start the simulation. So this is green, this is red, this is green, but this is not working. So let's stop. What I want to do is that this side is green, which is number 13 must be on. Also number 4 must be on. So let's see. 13 is on and number 4 is on, right? Okay, good. And then let's cancel the other parts here so that it will be less. Okay, so again, the the digital pin number 13 is on, and I also want to turn on the digital pin number 4. So let's see, 13 is on and 4 is on, but I want to turn on the red, which is number 8 and number 5. So 8 and 5 must be on. So number 8 is on and number 5 is on, correct? So let's see, 13, 12, 11, 10, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. These are all output. And we have done here the delay of 6 seconds. Let's see the code. Start simulation. So the green is on, the red is also on, but the other LEDs are not turning on. Let's see if there's some problem here. This is number 13, yes. Oh, the ground of the resistor is not connected here, so we have to connect it here. Connect the ground, stop the simulation, connect the ground of these resistors. All of them must be grounded. Okay, that's the reason. And this one also must be connected to the ground. Connected to the ground. Here, there's nothing. So let's delete that. Also here, this must be connected to the ground. This is not useful. Okay, so that's it, I think. So let's start the simulation. Yes, that's it. So as you can see, we have created the four-way traffic lights. So 2 are green, 2 are red, and then after 6 seconds, we will make the yellow to become on for the east and the west. So what I'll do is I'll just copy these codes and simply paste it here. But this time we will not make this on, the green. What we will turn on is the yellow. And to do that, I'll make this 1 and I'll keep this 0. So we are turning on the yellow over here on road 1. But we will keep the road 2 red and we will keep the road 3 red. But we will also make the road 4 to become yellow. So to do that, we put 3, 1, and 4 will be 0. So just to make it easy to understand, let's put here yellow for road number 4, which is north, where is it? Northeast, eastbound. Yeah, eastbound. Let's see the program. Let's run it. So after the green, it must become yellow. Wait, the yellow here did not work. Why? There's no connection here for the yellow, which is number 12. So let's move this and put it over here. Okay, let's try again. Start, Yes, so yellow is working for 6 seconds, but we need to make it 3 seconds. And of course, after that, we have to make it red. So going back to the program, the 6 seconds for the first set of lights, the next one will be 3,000 milliseconds or 3 seconds, and the next will be 6 seconds again. So for the third time, we will make it, we will copy paste it, and after yellow, we will make it red. So we will cancel the yellow here, and we will turn on the red LED of road 1. So we have to put here 1. And of course, the road 2 will be the one to be green. So I remove the red and I'll turn on the green. So the road 2 will now be green for road 2. And of course, the road 3 will also be green. Therefore, I'll put here 0 and I'll put here 1 on number 7 so that it will also be green for road number 3. And the yellow here for road number 4 will become red. So I will put 0 here and the red here will become 1. And so when you look at it, road number 4 will be red. Then let's try first to simulate this to see the effect. So after yellow, it will become red. Okay, but the green here will be on. After this becomes on, the next to green must be yellow. So let's do it. Therefore, I need to copy this part of the program again and paste it here. But this time, the green will be off for road number 2 and the yellow will become on for road number 2. So yellow will be on for road number 2 and this one, the red for road number, the green for road number 3 will also be yellow for road number 3. So this will be yellow for road number 3. So let's try it. Start the simulation and let's see the effect. So this becomes red, yellow, red, and then green. Next will must be yellow. Yes, but this one did not turn on. Let's see what's the problem. This yellow did not turn on. Why? Let's see. Maybe there's a mistake in the connection. The negative is here, but the positive of yellow is on number 6. So let's see. Number 6. So number 6 is still 0. We have to make it 1. All right, let's try it again. Start. Okay, so this is yellow. This is green, and then yellow, yellow, and then red, red. This is green, green. This will be yellow, yellow. Okay, and this still red. But the yellow is so fast. So let's see. It must be 3 seconds. Let's see again. So the first one is 6 seconds. The next is 3 seconds. The next must be 6 seconds. And the last will be 3 seconds. Okay. Now let's start the simulation. 6 seconds for the green, 3 seconds here, 6 seconds for the red. Okay. And then yellow will be 3 seconds. And the red will be 6 seconds. And then yellow will be 3 seconds. Red. So as you can see, if we look here, green and then followed by yellow, followed by red. Here, green followed by yellow, followed by red. Here, red and then green. Oh, so this is green, this is red. Yellow, red, Yellow, red, correct. Red, red, green, green. And then yellow, yellow, red, red. It should be yellow, yellow, red, red. Yes. And then red, red, green, green. Okay, let's just check the green here if it is really 6 seconds from the beginning. So from the beginning, 6 seconds, correct. Next must be 3 seconds. Next must be 6 seconds. And then after that, this must be 6 seconds also. Oh, 3 seconds, yeah. 3 seconds because this is 6 seconds. Let's try. So green, 6 seconds. Yellow, 3 seconds. Green, red, 6 seconds. Yes. And then after red, green here. After green here, the road 2 must be yellow road 2. Yes. And it must be 3 seconds. Okay. I think that's it. The traffic lights for 4 roads is now done. I hope you like this video and I hope that you will click like, click subscribe, and share it to your friends, especially those who are beginners in Arduino Uno. And I hope I'm helping you, whoever you are, who are still starting with Arduino for your projects. And watch out for some more videos, which will be no longer for beginners. Maybe it will be a little above beginner, if I may so, if I may say like that. You know, the beginner level, then, but still, we will do some simple stuff later on. So thank you so much, and have a nice day, everyone.